What is good, YouTube? We are back here with another Mugen tutorial for you guys. So this one is going to be about how to change the winning quotes for your characters. So let's get straight into it. So as you can see right here, my winning quote is LOL, you're literally dog water. So that's my universal winning quote for every character that doesn't have a quote. And I'm going to show you two ways to do this. I'm going to show you how to do it for everybody and how to do it for a specific character if you want them to have their own quote. So let's get straight into it. So first things first, we're going to go into our Mugen folder. So get your Mugen folder. All right. And then we're going to go into the data folder from there. And then you're going to be searching for the system.def folder or file. So go to system.def file, open that up with Notepad. All right. So now we're going to make our edits here. So instead of scrolling all the way down, we're going to go to Control F and type in quote. Type in quote. So we're going to be looking for quote. Okay. Hit find and it should take you to something like this. Win quote text. Win quote dot text equals right under that. And then this is where you'll be typing your quote. So as you see, LOL, you're literally dog water right here. So you can change it to whatever you want. Yours is going to say something. I'm just going to type in, ha 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 ha, I win. Okay. So that's going to be the new quote. And make sure you keep the quotation marks around it or else it's not going to work. So just type in whatever you want, keep the quotation marks, and then don't forget to save it. So hit save. All right. So now let's close that out and let's go into Mugen and test it. So open up the Mugen. We're just going to see if everything works. So this is the first way to do it. And this will make this quote be universal for every character that does not have a quote. So let's see if it's going to work. So we're going to go in here. Let's just use Goku. All right. We're just going to do the fight real quick. I'm going to skip the fight. And I'm going to kill hit instantly with the F1 button. That will kill player 2. Alright. And let's do that again. Poor hit. Alright, so there we go. So ha ha ha. I win, as you see. So now that quote's going to go to everybody that doesn't have a quote. So let's say you wanted to give someone a quote specifically. So we're going to go back into our Mugen file. We're going to go into data. And it's going to be real simple. This is like super simple. So, all right. So now you're just going to go into, oh, my bad. Actually, go back. Don't go into data. Go into characters. We're going to go into characters. So go into characters. Find whatever character you want to give a quote to. So you probably have a bunch of characters. Just find whatever one you want to give a quote to. I want to give one to, let's go to Beerus. So I got Beerus here. Go to his folder, open the Beerus folder or whatever character you got, okay? And then look for the CNS file. So it's going to be CNS. And the file name has to be the same name as the folder name. Same name as the character. So Beerus.cns. This is his file. We got to open that up the same way we did with the system.def. Okay, open it up. And we're going to use Control F, okay? Look for quote. Okay, so as you can see, he has no quotes at all. So that means we're going to have to make one. So we're going to scroll all the way down to the end of his file here. And then we are going to go down a few spaces. So make a couple spaces there and then type this in. We're going to do bracket, capital quotes with an S. Make sure you have an S on there. Quotes. Okay. Close the bracket. Space. Space. And then victory 1 space equals. Okay. So type that in right there. Okay. And now you're going to have to do the quotations. And this is where you're going to type in your victory quote. So for Beerus, I'm going to put, well, there goes your universe. All right, I'm gonna close the quote. So that's my Beerus quote right there. Well, there goes your universe. So after he beats you, he's gonna say that. And if you want to add another quote, just do victory 2 equals, and then do the same thing with another quote. You can have like 100 quotes, I think. So go crazy and make as many quotes as you want. I'm just gonna stick to the one quote here for now. Okay, so save it. Make sure you save it, of course. All right, let's close this up. And now let's open up the Mugen. Let's just make sure everything's smooth. One thing you might run into is, for instance, some characters are made using like another character's skin. So you might run into a situation where you're trying to look for the CNS file of, let's say, Goku, but inside of it, it only says like another character's name. That's because they're ripping the Goku file from another character. So all you have to do is look for the CNS file of whatever character that Goku is using, basically. So just look for the CNS file and do the same thing. It might not always be the name of the folder, but you might not run into that. So if you don't run into it, don't even worry about it. But it happens. It happens. All right, so let's see, Beerus. Let's put him to the test here. All right, we're gonna kill him off again. All right. Let's do round 2. Kill him off. Kill him off. And let's see if it's working. There we go. So Beerus, well, there goes your universe. All right, so that is how you change the quotes, guys. It's simple right there. And then you can do it for all the characters you want to do. And if you don't do it individually, your universal quote will cover everybody else that doesn't have a quote. So that's the 2 ways to do it. And like I was saying, if you do come across a file, like I'll show you, for instance, you might see something like this. Let's say I go to Vegeta, this Vegeta right here. This is the Vegeta that's fused with the Naruto 6-path. So if you open up that, it doesn't say Vegeta in here besides this one, but that's not a CNS file. We got to look for CNS files if we want to change the quotes. So instead of going to this, we're going to go to Naruto Ashura CNS. Even though it's not Vegeta's name, they're using a Naruto, his previous files to edit this Vegeta. So you're going to open that up and do the same thing from there. So Control F, see if he has a quote. On this one, I already did make a quote. As you see, I made him say, "Get strong, bozo." So that could be a situation, and that's how you go around that situation if you run into that. So yeah, so that's pretty much it, though. That's pretty much it. So if you guys do enjoy these Mugen tutorials, or if you need any other tutorial, let me know in the comments. If you do enjoy it, like the video. Also subscribe if you're not. I'll be doing some more tutorials for you guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace out. Have a good day, y'all.